Thank you, Mr. President. I rise in support of the Mathis-Reagan amendment and urge the body to support it. It's saying to these out-of-state MCOs, pay your bills on time. What your bill does, it adds to an already disastrous mess. You know, I think a lot of people don't understand how privatized Medicaid may impact them if they're not on Medicaid, and we're starting to see how this is happening across the state. Just last year, we lost 8 labor and delivery departments at little hospitals across our state. We have some women in Iowa who aren't on Medicaid now having to drive 2.5 hours to find a hospital that will deliver their baby. It is making our healthcare system unsafe for Iowans. Look at our nursing homes. I was told we have 100 nursing homes across our state for sale. That is dangerous. When you have a number of nursing homes that have 50 to 70% of their population as Medicaid, and they're telling us that it's cheaper to have an empty bed than to have an Iowan in that bed, we've got serious problems with our Medicaid. And it's not Iowans and fraud, it's these MCO providers who are not paying their bills, paying providers who are taking care of Iowans. You talk all the time about not wanting red tape. We've got to cut the red tape. We've got to cut the red tape. I cannot think of a system with more red tape than Governor Reynolds' privatized Medicaid program, and now you want to add even more red tape to it. Simply ridiculous. Mathis and Reagan, with their amendment, are saying before we add to this disastrous mess more red tape, let's pay Iowa providers for the work that they do on behalf of our constituents. Is that too much to ask? I mean, look at the news that came out last week, a scathing ruling. Judge rips insurer for putting bottom line over patients' health. We are seeing this every day in this state since April 1st when this program got started. When are you going to stand up for Iowans, for our providers, and for people who need care instead of pretending like they're the ones trying to rip off the system? Support the amendment. Don't add more red tape and try and get Iowans thinking that Iowans are ripping off the system. We know who's ripping us off. It's time to change this mess.
The chair recognizes